Hey guys, Melanie here. I'm trying to do a little show and tell when I do my videos. So here are a couple of my tassel bracelets for the 2 CEs that I welcomed on in January. I have 2 more coming for February, and I'm trying to get 2 each month. And so for those of you who haven't gotten yours yet, but they're either on their way or you're going to get them this month, I just wanted to encourage you. They're fun. I'm putting them every time I look at my watch to see what time it is. I see it's time to tell more people about Trades of Hope. So anyway, I hope you all are well. I am going to share a little bit about my March Miracle or Miracle March vision, and I've kind of hesitated sending this because I am having a hard time putting it into words, but it's just something I've been very excited about. I feel like it's coming. As Susan said in her video on the Waves of Change board, it's so great to have January and February out of the way. You're sort of in a Christmas coma still. It's winter. People want to stay indoors. They don't want to spend money, and even still, our team did incredibly well in January and February. So I think that's part of the reason I'm excited about Miracle March is that you guys already have so much momentum going. But I also know that physically in the outside world, at least for most of us, sorry for those of you in the North or Midwest, but for most of us, we're starting to see things bloom again. Spring is coming, and it's true in the direct sales world too, that people are getting more eager to see new things. Our beautiful spring line is incredible, and maybe they weren't ready to see it in January, but they will be now. And so I just really encourage you to treat this as a month of awakening in some ways. So I looked up the definition of miracle, and it says a surprising and welcome event that is pretty much unexplainable by natural or scientific law. And I think what I thought of with Miracle March is in tandem with what Susan shared with us, that luck comes to those who do. Like, continue working, continue building your business, put yourself in the way of where the luck can come. There are parts of our business that we just don't have any control over. We don't control whether or not people will shop. That's a decision made up to them, and we give them as much opportunity as possible, but we can't control the decisions that people make. And so there are going to be things that come your way that are pretty much miracles. And whether it's, if you're like me and you are gunning for that $10,000 by the end of March so that you can sponsor a girl's whole year of school in Haiti, I have less than $5,000 to sell in March, and that is a huge task, but I'm totally determined, and I guarantee you there will be miracles along the way that allow me to reach that goal. And whether it's a huge goal like that or it's something like signing up your first CE, like it just hasn't seemed possible. How are all these people sponsoring? I remember my first 9 months in, when I went to my first retreat, I said to Erin, like, I keep seeing all these people sign people up. I don't get it. How are they doing it? And I just took the training. I came home and tweaked some of the things that I was doing, and sure enough, I just got in the way of people who were interested, and I shared it enough that the numbers begin to work in your direction. The more people you expose it, this wonderful mission that we do too, the more people you share what our artisans are doing with, the more likely you're going to get people who want to jump on board. So I'm anticipating that miracles are coming up, and I want this thread to be one where you shout out what you hope your miracle is going to be during this amazing month of March, and you tell us or confirm to us when it happens and or a random miracle along the way. Every one of us at some point will have that person who pursues us and says, hey, I think I want to join Trades of Hope, and we didn't even have to ask them. Julia Neeson, hi, she was my person. She came and sat down next to me at a volleyball game at the school where her daughters used to go, and my husband teaches at, and my daughter goes, and she said, I saw your Trades of Hope on Facebook, and I think I want to do it. And I was like, sure. And she was my miracle for that month. And so I want us to shout out below what we're seeing happening, that even though we are, working our business, we're setting forth our goals and doing what needs to happen to make those happen, there's going to be stuff that comes outside of that I just want to give our gratefulness, or I want to show our gratefulness for those things, and I want to celebrate those with each other, because those are the things that are going to be like the icing on the cake, or I'm trying to think of a great word picture, not the straw that breaks the camel's back, because we don't want to break camel's backs, but those are going to be the things that tip the scales for us, for our artisans, for our businesses, and those are the things that I want to celebrate. So please shout out your miracles that you hope for and that happen throughout the month of Miracle March. Thanks, guys. Bye.